Under what conditions are steel enterprises suitable for PSA oxygen generation? To supplement the oxygen deficit for blast furnace oxygen enrichment. Oxygen-enriched blast furnace smelting is one of the important measures for steel enterprises to improve blast furnace productivity and economic efficiency. At present, the oxygen enrichment rate of blast furnaces in many steel enterprises worldwide has not reached the optimal level required for stable operation, and there is still a considerable shortfall in oxygen supply. Blast furnace oxygen enrichment does not demand high oxygen concentration or pressure. Oxygen with a concentration of 80% can be used directly without additional pressurization. For steel enterprises, unit oxygen cost is the core concern. The low-pressure oxygen produced by PSA oxygen generation fully meets the requirements of blast furnace front oxygen enrichment. In addition, the energy consumption of VPSA oxygen generation is not exceeding 0.3 kWh per normal cubic meter converted to 100% pure oxygen, much lower than that of cryogenic oxygen generation. Therefore, adopting VPSA technology to increase the blast furnace oxygen enrichment rate can significantly reduce oxygen costs. To replace old and outdated cryogenic air separation units. In recent years, with the expansion of steel enterprises, many have installed multiple cryogenic air separation units. Some have been in operation for more than 10 years, and even beyond their design service life. Early cryogenic units not only have high unit oxygen production costs but also pose significant safety risks, on the premise that other cryogenic units ensure the plant's nitrogen balance. Enterprises can build new VPSA oxygen plants to replace outdated cryogenic units and reduce energy consumption, taking the replacement of an expired 10,000 normal cubic meters per hour air separation unit as an example. The electricity cost saved by a new VPSA plant can recover the equipment investment in less than 3 years. Moreover, thanks to its short start-stop time and easy load regulation, a VPSA plant can serve as a peak shaving facility for the plant's oxygen supply, effectively reducing liquefaction or venting rates and further cutting oxygen costs. Since 2022, the global steel market has remained sluggish. Matching VPSA oxygen generation with blast furnace enrichment and replacing old cryogenic units can greatly reduce oxygen costs for steel enterprises, with outstanding advantages including short construction period, low operating cost, fast start-stop, flexible load adjustment, high safety and simple operation and maintenance. PSA oxygen generation enjoys an increasingly broad application prospect in the steel industry. Beijing Peking University Pioneer Technology Corporation Limited is a high-tech enterprise directly affiliated with Peking University, specializing in R&D design and manufacturing of complete PSA oxygen generation equipment. We have designed and built nearly 400 medium and large-scale PSA oxygen units for global customers. Through continuous upgrading and optimization, our oxygen unit power consumption has been further improved to below 0.3 kWh per normal cubic meter. The total capacity of VPSA oxygen equipment exported by Puku Pioneer to India's largest steel group has reached 110,000 normal cubic meters per hour, significantly reducing the enterprise's oxygen cost.